All right. Eric Trile versus Meow. Now, this is a notoriously dog shit matchup. This is one of Shoto's hardest matchups, if not the #1 worst. They have a really, really hard time on shield against all of this, and they have a really, really hard time landing. Disadvantage kind of doesn't end. So I think Trile kind of just relies on a little bit of better playing and a little bit of early killing. But Meow, clearly playing well tonight, beating Matt Minchaklet to get into winter semis here. Yeah, so anytime there's any shield interaction, it's just going to be Meow hitting that up B. Trile trying to read the get-up options. Oh my gosh, gets right under that bomb. So like I said, Trile just going to need to kind of better player, just out-read his opponent, which is like, if your strategy is I need to get better reads than my opponent, you're probably in a losing matchup. I need to simply rock, paper, scissors my opponent, and then I will be fine. But not the case here. There's no rock, paper, scissors being played by Meow. I'm not sure Meow is totally cognizant of the game he's playing half the time. I think that maybe he kind of closes his eyes, and the flowchart just kind of plays itself sometimes. He's also a big fan, let me say. Last time I played Meow, dude loves Nair. Play around Nair. Just assume he's going to use it like half of his interactions. And you'll be fine. You'll usually be right. And if you have counterplay to Nair, you can do something about it. If you don't, you just got to cry. Really, really good dash grab, spot dodge there. Netting Trile a kill. Again, it's just kind of Trile better playing. I'm not sure why Meow is even electing to play so close. Trile is not really... He's forcing interactions for sure, but Meow is pretty consistently on the approach, especially at these later percents. And I'm not sure he really has to be. GMU Watch is the kind of character that really doesn't want... He wants you to come to him. He can struggle against characters that have like oppressive like aggro tools, but in general, yeah, just like that, he's pretty able to keep people out. That bomb is also a pretty major factor here. Trile doesn't really dodge it well, and now he's not going to die to that, but his days are definitely numbered. Not going to be too many extra interactions that Meow can lose, so definitely needs to tighten that flowchart. I don't know. It feels like he's not respecting some of these disadvantage options. I guess not so respect. He's not covering enough disadvantage options. I don't know. He's going for like up air, and then Trile kind of just either jumps away or goes in, and Meow tries to guess left right when he could, I don't know, like throw another up air 90% of the time and then another move, because up air is lagless. I don't know. I have definitely seen Meow totally destroy Trile in this matchup, but Trile might just have more hours on the sticks recently. And this is a best of 5, but that first game looked kind of convincing. Trile the kind of player that definitely improves over the course of the set. It has taken 57 from one interaction though, which definitely feels bad. Will Meow take the same amount from one interaction? 54, which is like really a tech chase. Oh no! Yeah, you can just roll away from the focus attack. You don't need to spot dodge it. You're not that cool, you know. I know it's very tempting, but in general, against focus, just get out of there, man. All right, I don't know why there was a taunt there by Meow. Maybe his flowchart included a taunt. And maybe it was like a buffer strat, you know? Like use this move into buffer and to use this move. Maybe the taunt window is the exact amount he needed. Or he just misinput. Or maybe he's toxic. We can't know for sure. An interview with Meow is required. I hope tournament is short enough that we can get an interview with the winner and ask them, how is it being Eric Trile? How is life as Eric Trile? That's what we'll ask the winner of this tournament, no matter who it is. We'll also, during the interview, pretend he is Eric Trile, whether or not he actually is. So, bad DI on that Nair. I don't know, maybe Trile just like wanted to go on to the next stock. All right. I didn't realize that he had low enough shield for that to break, but I guess he did. It does about like 80% shield damage, so yeah, if you're lacking on your shield. Nice little trade there with that Nair. Probably playing pretty well. I mean, just in general, totally dumpstering so many of these options. That Nair from Meow is just kind of getting eaten up. Again, like I said, it's his favorite option, and you can tell.
Start the battle, Mr. Game & Watch.
All right, game 3. I'm not sure we're gonna see a game 4, but we are gonna Ume Shoryu. Just grip it and rip it, as they say. Interesting that crazy kick, instead of shield breaking, shield poked. I'm not sure what the punish is on a shield break at this percent. I'd imagine just like a down air into like, I don't know, some aerial and then a Shoryu. That seems like decent damage. Or maybe like a running Nair, but either way. I don't know. Meow is just not... He's not setting up the wall. He's not setting up the thing that makes this matchup unwinnable and really, really hard. Question is... That was a really good parry. I do not blame Meow for kind of lazy spacing that back air. You usually don't expect to die for it, but Trile is very, very good at parrying, as you really should be if you're maining these Shoto characters. They get a lot from it. Have those extremely quick combo starting, I guess, cancelable normals. Jeez. Quick little down smash for 35% of your stock. Probably less than 35% of your stock, considering that Trile is taking these stocks at like 70, 50, if he feels like it. Meow's definitely got something started here, but he's not setting up the up airs close enough to catch Trile just drifting in. I don't know. That just seems... That just seems like something he normally has unlocked. And he also generally is better about these on-shield interactions. Maybe Trile is setting up frame traps, but I don't know. I feel like up B is a pretty potent tool in a lot of these Shoto scrambles. And Meow just isn't utilizing it. He's got these up airs. This is where Meow can bring it back. Force Trile to the ledge. But again, not covering the in option. It's kind of baffling. I don't know. Meow is very, very good at this normally. Like, normally he's just got all of this unlocked. Maybe Trile has some answer, some key to the flowchart, but it honestly just seems like Meow is guessing that Trile's going to go away with up airs. And that seems weird. Up air is a coverage tool. You use it to cover other options. All right. Meow maybe psyching himself up. Maybe juicing himself, juicing his goose, you could say. We do have Juice Goose in the venue. I don't know who that is, but it is a very fun tag. It's a UVA player, I'm told. Yeah. Definitely not old enough to be there for the Unite the Right rally. Anyways. Quick offstage interaction here. And Trile gets back. Meow seemingly losing control of his character off stage, not covering the jump back to stage. I'm fairly sure there was one way that Trile could have gotten back there, and Meow failed to cover it. He, ooh, very, very cool there by Trile. Not wanting to die from doing the full Shoryu at the ledge, definitely possible. That's lazy. Meow kind of giving up the ghost there.
I knew I'd win. Ha!
But you know what? When you play as much as Trile,